There are a few different reasons why a woman would choose to leave a relationship or a marriage. What's happening, y'all? Look here. There are a few different reasons why a woman would choose to leave a relationship or a marriage. Now, I believe it's two main reasons that they'll leave. And the number one reason is that an ex decides to come back in the picture. Now, let me tell you something about these exes. If an ex causes a woman pain and trauma, and then he up and leave her, 9 times out of 10, she gonna leave a door for him to come back inside. Now, if he causes her pain and trauma and then she leaves him, then most likely you probably ain't got nothing to worry about, because she finally detached herself from the situation and now she moved on from that situation. So she probably don't, you got a good chance. Ain't nothing no guarantee though. So the number one reason will be that ex then probably came back into the picture. They done started rekindling things. They've been talking, and now hell, she might ghost you. Man, you might come home and all her stuff be gone. Or you might have the proverbial sit down, and then she start talking about, oh, we should be friends and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be your number one reason. Now, the second reason is what get guys confused and keep them puzzled. A lot of guys be in a relationship, man, they taking care of the woman. They pretty decent in the bedroom. They keep themselves looking pretty decent. And they start acquiescing to all her demands and things like that. So in their mind, they thinking, man, I'll do everything for this woman. I love her. You start pedestalizing her and all that stuff. And you thinking you doing everything the way society say that you're supposed to do as a real man. And when she leaves, everybody, even her friends will say, man, you left a good man. Even she would start thinking you left a good man. But maybe she don't know that you gave off that energy and those vibes of losing your masculine focus. Because a woman, and what I mean by masculine focus is, for a woman, she's looking through your lens. If that lens is out of focus, then she can't see where you're going. And she starts to feel like, man, there's something wrong. I'm looking through this glass, but everything don't look. And it's just a little blurry. It just don't look clear. Because when you in your masculine focus, a woman, she can see clearly through your lens, and she's ready to follow you. She'll submit to you. She'll listen to your demands. She will cater to you. Because really she wants to. She wants that excitement of making her man happy. She wants that excitement of knowing, anticipating that she's going to feel good. You're going to make her feel good. That's what a woman wants. And so when she's looking through that lens, that's what she's looking for. Now, see, a lot of y'all thinking when I talk about masculinity and femininity, it's like, oh, some of y'all related to homosexual. Or you related to maybe a physical appearance or a physical attitude, as if I'm going to be very outspoken, aggressive, all the way up in your face, and that type of stuff. Quick-tempered, ready to pull out my pistol, ready to throw them hands, things like that. But no, it's really, most of the time, guys, it's subtlety things. It's real subtle things that you do over time when you get comfortable with a woman that starts to add up. Now, she might tell you, I love you, you're my best friend, we blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you, that energy that you're giving, she's slowly pulling away. And she might not even know that she's slowly pulling away. So that's what's puzzling. Because remember all the time, remember this, I tell y'all this all the time. Women are the most mysterious creatures on the face of the earth. Very mysterious. That's why they keep writing books about women. They'll never stop writing books, because women are very, very mysterious and sometimes difficult to understand. Why? Because they're very indirect communication, while men are direct communicators. So a lot of times women will say stuff that they mean the opposite. Women will say stuff that they mean the opposite. So a lot of those subtlety things that you're doing is giving off that vibe. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. This is a perfect example of bad vibes, or I ain't gonna say getting out of your masculine focus. For instance, let's just say you at home and you ask her to fix your plate, and this is how you would do it. Baby, can you fix my plate? And can you put me two wings and a thigh on there, and I'll be ready to eat in a few minutes. Now, see, that would be a turn off to a woman. That's a turn off because you're asking her. Now, this is the way you really supposed to do it. Baby, fix my plate, put me 2 wings and a thigh, and I'll be ready to eat in a few minutes. That's a turn on. Number one is the pitch of your voice. Number two, it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying. Now, a lot of time you think by being nice, it's a turn on. No, it's not. Women like decisiveness. They like commands. Now, they don't want you running around like you ruling with an iron fist, but they do like to have something to follow. Now, let's just say, let's try this. A woman asks you, hey, baby, where you want to go eat at? And you say, I don't know, where you want to go eat at? And she said, I don't know. Right there, that's a turnoff. Now, if she said, where you want to go eat at? And you say, well, what do you like to eat today? And she said, I don't know. Next thing out of your mouth should be, let's go eat a steak. Or, baby, let's go to an Italian restaurant. Let's go to a Chinese place. Get ready. It's basically you're telling her she wants you to make the decisions. It shows a sign of strength. And by you not doing that, there's subtlety things. Now, we don't have to discuss the bedroom because you know if you're not that good in the bedroom, probably eventually she's going to probably leave you for somebody who's a lot better. That's just how it is. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but that is how it is. So you have to remain in that masculine focus, and you can't be sharing your emotions with women. I don't care what they tell you. Don't be going around crying all the time or complaining about your problems. They don't want to hear about your problems. They just care about their own problems. Now, you know the rule of thumb. Most of the time, they always say that men can only cry twice a year. And in one of those cries, it better be a family member that passed away. If you cry over 2 times a year, then guess what? She's eventually going to pull away. My suggestion is don't cry at all. I mean, if you show emotions, show it in subtle ways, very little bit at a time. You need somebody to cry to, man. Go find somebody else to cry to. Don't cry to your woman. I'm going to tell you right now, she's going to get tired of that. She's going to get very tired of you crying. Then she's going to be out the door. And that is being out of masculine focus. And another thing, not having any goals and being up under her all the time. That's a quick way for a woman to say, man, your lens is very blurry. Your masculine focus is very, very blurry. And I'm going to start looking for somebody else, because a woman wants to be with a man that's going somewhere. I don't care what they tell you about you work all the time, all that stuff. Be honest with you, woman don't want to be she don't want to be your number one focus. She wants you to be focusing on your goals. She wants you to be focusing on your goal because she knows that you're building something that can possibly help be a part of her survival. Because you know women are always looking for a way to survive, a way to be protected, whether it's financial support, whether it's physical protection, mental support, emotional. They looking for that strength in you. If you ain't got no goals, they can't find that strength in you. If you're not up under her, she gonna get tired and she can't find that strength in you. So those are the main things. Now, I'm not going to keep going too long on this video because there's a lot of other things and other examples I can give. But just know it's those subtle things. What you say, how you say it. Don't let her back you off your position. Stick with most of the time, when you make a decision, stick with it. Most of the time. Now, it's sometimes if you know you just wrong, Some you can just back off, but most of the time, man, don't let a woman push you off your block, because they're always testing you to see if you're gonna budge. Women run tests all the time because that's just in them. Now we can get on, I can get on that, but I'm not gonna go into all that right now. But just know they test you to see who you are and to see how you operate. But remember, stay in your masculine focus. Stay in your masculine focus. Because if you don't, I don't care what you think, and I don't care what logical idea that you have, that woman will leave you. I don't care if you've been in a marriage for 30 years. She'll eventually leave you and go be with some young guy, and he can't even offer her nothing. As a matter of fact, she'll get an apartment and move him in with her and the kids. So you got to remember that, guys. But until next time, man, I enjoyed y'all, and I want y'all to have a good day. Peace.